What's going on, brothers and sisters? Remember when I used to tell you, exercise your second amendment rights, be aware what area that you're in, walk with, be with your friends or learn self-defense techniques. This is exactly why. So in Arizona, a 17-year-old, I want to say black kid, but he looks biracial, but nonetheless, he's systematically black, even though he's genetically biracial. He was stabbed in the neck by a white supremacist, a racist, and the person that stabbed him in the neck, they're not showing pictures of him, so you know he's white. He said the reason he killed him is because he was listening to rap music and he was afraid for his life. He was afraid of what that kid was going to do because basically in his mind, rap music, it basically inspired every black person to be killers. And just listen to this and see how ridiculous this is. But notice how they're going to play, media is going to play defense for him and whatnot. His lawyer going to talk about mental illness, so you know what angle they're going with this.
Well, friends have identified him as 17-year-old Elijah Alameen and say he did not deserve to die. According to police, the suspect brutally stabbed him to death just 48 hours after getting out of jail on another violent crime. The suspect's attorney says the mental health system is broken.
You're going to the store and then your son just doesn't come home.
Friends say 17-year-old Elijah Alameen had big plans to own his own business one day. But on 4th of July, police say Elijah was at the soda machine inside this Circle K when 27-year-old Michael Adams came up behind him and slit his throat. Ariana Ivory worked with Elijah at Taco Bell for a year and says they bonded over Elijah's passion.
He talked about rap music all the time. He loved rap artists.
Ivory says Elijah would memorize lyrics for a much deeper purpose than the music itself.
He just always said that rap artists were like, it spoke to him and that it just gave him a sense of purpose in a way, like that he went through a lot of things that they went through too.
Never did Ivory think that would be the reason Elijah was killed. According to Adams' attorney, he was just released from the Department of Corrections 2 days ago after serving a 13-month sentence. The police report says Adams told police the 17-year-old was listening to rap music in his car, and he believes people who listen to rap are a threat to him and the community. So he said he stabbed him with a pocket knife.
This is a disabled person, and he's been released into the world and left to fend for himself. And 2 days later, this is where we are.
His attorney says the Department of Corrections failed Elijah and that Adams was put back on the streets with no resources or psychiatric help, even though he had a past of severe mental illness and violent crimes. She wants policy to change so no other teen has their life senselessly cut short.
He had a lot of dreams that he told me about that he really wanted, and I just wish, like, if I could talk to him one more time, I'd be like, dude, go follow the dreams that you really wanted to do. Everybody deserves that.
Now, that attorney tells us she wants to see more mental health resources and psychiatric help.
Okay, so basically, my apologies, they did show that devil's face. And second of all, shout out to his friend who worked at Taco Bell with him for, speaking up for him and whatnot. And the bastard who killed him, Adam, whatever his damn is, who killed Elijah, he basically said because it was rap music he killed him. And for some reason, the media had the audacity to make a pun joke so no other teen has their life cut short. As you know, whether you're cut or stabbed by a knife, it still cuts into your skin regardless if you're stabbed. But these bastards made it a way to make a joke out of it, as something was supposed to be funny about that. And this is another thing. Tariq Nasheed tweeted this. As you know, he's a black community activist. He exposes a lot of things that's going on, like outside of our community, what's being done to us. And he said it could have also been a initiation to a white supremacist gang. Say like the Proud Boys, say like Aryan Brotherhood, any skinheads, any neo-Nazis, any KKK. It could have been any of those. Any gang initiation that he had to kill a black person in order to get in. It could have been that. This is another story I'm gonna have to keep my eye on because we got to see what else developed with this case. And again, please, to those of you listening to the sound of my voice, you have to travel with friends. I know sometimes you can have your friends all alone. If not, carry a weapon with you. Get a license, buy a gun, get a knife, get pepper spray or something like that. If somebody's getting too close to you, I know this millennial generation, and I'm not gonna lie, I do it too, but I do it in areas that I know I'm comfortable with. We tend to have headphones on in both of our ears. If you're entering a store or a location that you don't know, please do not have both earphones on. It's good to have just one on. Pay close attention to anybody getting close to you. I'm always on the alert. I always watching people that's close to me, even when I go in any Wawas or whatnot. I I only tend to have headphones on when I'm driving or when I'm in my house or when I'm in an area that I know that there's cameras and people are not just gonna come and try anything. But even then, you should still know how to fight. You should still carry any weapon with you. But I want to say my condolences go out to the family of Elijah. I forgot his last name. It was really difficult. And rest in peace to the young man. But I'm gonna keep up with this story, and if you guys find a GoFundMe page or Kickstarter for him for any funeral, and please post it in the comment section in the link. And also, if I find it, I'll donate something to them. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Rest in peace, brother.